Nigerian youth and general members of our great party, the PDP. Party 2021 National Convention. And our gentlemen of the press, good afternoon. We have come today to particularly unveil our logo for the National Convention. You can see how bright it is, how beautiful it is, and the theme is Let's Rescue Nigeria Together. It means we have all come to do this job together, and we all know what is happening, as ably explained by the National Publicity Secretary himself, how deep we are in trouble as a nation. We're at crossroads, and we have to do the needful, beginning from this convention, to ensure that we get our best to steer us with their skills, with their experience, and their integrity, so that Nigerians can start to believe in us. We have to rewrite all the mistakes that we have committed in the past. Our leaders have agreed that we have made a mistake, and they have apologized to Nigerians. And with this, I think we also need to bring people of high integrity to manage the affairs of the party and to get us winning 2023 general election, particularly the presidency. But I assure you, like the chairman of today's occasion said, despite the tide and the challenges associated with this convention, we have not asked for any extension of time. This did not come without too much pain. But we have sacrificed a lot of time. We have sacrificed a lot of energy to put into this work. And we expect that all our members across the country should also make a lot of sacrifice and put time into this convention, because it is very key for the survival of our party. We need to revamp it. We need to re-engineer this party and position it into winning speed. This, I believe, we will achieve it. The screening committee has just completed and submitted their report to us this afternoon, and they've done a wonderful job. 31 candidates have indicated interest to contest for all the positions across, from the national chairman to the last position. 27 of them have been cleared, 1 has withdrawn, and 3 have been disqualified. And so, if they have any reason not to agree with why they have been disqualified, this party is very democratic. They have the opportunity tomorrow to appear before the appeal committee, and they may be considered, they may not be considered, depending on the reason they may be putting forward. But I'm satisfied with the job done by the screening committee, and it has paved the way for us to move forward. And I assure you, by the 31st, we will have one of the best open, transparent, and democratic convention in the recent history of this party. We are still working on the delegate list. Yes, there are some that litigations are coming along with it, so we will ensure that we have a clean list of delegates. So it will be very difficult at the moment to speak about the actual number of delegates that will be attending this convention. But the basics I can give you at the moment is that not less than 4,000 delegates will be attending this 2021 convention. So with this, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you and I welcome you with this brief remark. Thank you.
You have the chairman of the the publicity subcommittee in person of Chief Onyema Ugochukwu here, and you also have the secretary.
So give us a very big story here that 3 aspirants have been disqualified by your screening committee. We would like to know who they are.
Thank you.
Okay. Another person? It's a regular question here. No another question? You are true. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Sir.
Thank you that we are on the same page. That means we are making progress.
You are correct, sir.
If the gentlemen of the press of their caliber will not be asking questions 1 week to our convention, it means we are making a very reasonable progress. And what we are doing is satisfactory. But that be as it may, I know that aspect of 3 gentlemen have been disqualified will interest you to ask questions in that line. I was expecting it, and I want to tell you that the 3 that could not make the standard of the screening committee Dr. Olisefo Eddie Eniola, who initially has put his interest to contest for office of the National Publicity Secretary. And the other person is Professor Adewale Abiodun Oladipo, and also Chief Barrister Oke Mo Aro. All these have been disqualified for reason that they took the party to court, and their intention also in the court was to stop the national convention. So if you have taken the party to court without exhausting the internal mechanism of settling whatever grievances you have, and you try to stop the convention, the committee felt you cannot also enjoy from the convention. And more so, the provision of section 51 sub 1L in our party constitution has clearly spelled out that you must exhaust all the internal mechanism in the party. And 2, the same constitution of our great party has also made a provision that if you have not exhausted section 58(1)L, you can be punished under section 59(1)E. So you can see that the screening committee have done what is needful of them, and they must be disciplined in a party for us to survive. And I
Thanks for checking out SYMFONI on YouTube. Please be sure to subscribe and like our videos for updates.